We have always said that the major driving force of every sponsorship pursuit must be the commercial objective of the prospective sponsor, not the financial need of the sports property. When we say that, it's also important that we are able to categorize the commercial objectives, problems, or needs of prospective sponsors so that when we are building or structuring our asset inventory, creating our tie structure, or drafting and crafting our proposals, we will be able to understand via due diligence and discovery session which category of problem needs we are trying to solve. Now we have literally five categories here, or five categories of problems, objectives, needs that every prospective sponsor wants to solve. Number one is awareness, which is very, very popular. This is one of the categories that most sports property, build their whole tie structure around awareness. But awareness is not the only problem most prospective sponsors want to solve. Two, we have acquisition. Customer acquisition is one of those problems most prospective sponsors are trying to solve. So it's not just awareness, we have what? Acquisition. The third one, we have trial. There are some prospective sponsors who have new product or service that they will want trial. So trial is one of those problems or needs or objectives that some prospective sponsors are trying to solve. Number four is consideration. Now, when we talk about consideration, we're talking about the perception that prospective customers will have about a particular sponsor or brand. Let's use the telecom industry as an example. For instance, if in your environment, MTN is the predominant telecom firm, we could say consideration here would be Airtel trying to have those customers reconsider having them at heart instead of MTN. Now, aside from consideration, the last one is retention. Retention is where we have loyalty. MTN will not just want acquisition, but they will want retention. That is having these customers not just to be customers, but they want them to be long-term customers. So these are the five categories of objectives or problems or needs that prospective sponsors are trying to solve. Now, in the industry, the issue is that we have most proposals, most high structured, positioned to just solve awareness. So you hear people want to build our social media because want to reach out to sponsors to give them visibility, awareness. You see the tie structure, and what you're just seeing is logo placement, parameter board placements, and all those things that just all of it feeds into awareness. But it's very important that you know that not every company is trying to solve awareness problem. There are some companies that are too visible that they don't need you to tell the story for them anymore. In fact, most companies can do a better job at creating awareness for themselves than you can ever do. There is no way you can out-campaign a brand for awareness more than their own marketing budget or their own visibility budget for themselves. So positioning just to solve awareness problem is limiting the success rate. The issue is not trying to solve awareness. The issue is trying to solve a problem that a prospective sponsor do not see as a problem. So it's very important that you carry out your due diligence, background check, discovery section to understand the current objective, the current problem, the current need a prospective sponsor is trying to solve, and see how your asset inventory, your tie structure can help solve those problems. When you do that, you actually show via your proposal that you understand the company and you're talking their language. This is where you increase your success rate, your acceptance rate, and reduce the rate of rejection. Understanding these five categories of commercial objections or commercial needs of a prospective sponsor helps you in tailoring your proposals in helping prospective sponsors. So that being said, what you need to do today is not to reach out to prospective sponsors. is to begin first to understand where they are, what particular what commercial problem or commercial objection they're trying to meet, and position your asset as a solution to those problems. That is how to gain attention from a sponsor, and that is how to gain their money. I hope you've learned something. This is Chidi J Mouse. And on the 24th of July, we are going to be having an executive intensive section where we are going to have a clarity section, conversation around how to build a solid commercial infrastructure, how to position your asset, how to position your sports property for sponsorship in this coming season. More information on that will be made available very soon. So till then, stay tuned for more.